So today I'm going to be using white glue, not clear, and we have 3 different kinds. So the 3 different kinds we have are Tide detergent pods, not ponds. They look like this. They're green with blue and white. We have Sunlight. Are these laundry or are they laundry? So some of them may be for dishwashing and some of them may be for laundry, but this one is for laundry. I can't open it. Alright, so this is what the Sunlight ones look like. They do smell kind of weird, but that's okay. And we have Cascade dishwashing pods. So there's only a little bit of liquid here, but we're going to be using the powder also to see if it works. I have tested out some of these detergents that I'm showing you guys today in a video from a long time ago, so I'll leave the link in the description so you guys can go see if the liquid form of these detergents works. So we're going to start off by pouring some white glue into a bowl. We're not going to use such big batches since we're only testing. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if these work or not, and we're about to find out. So we have a pair of scissors here to see if they work. So we're going to start off with Tide Pods because the liquid Tide I know for sure works. So we're just going to snippy that open. That was actually quite satisfying. I don't know if this is safe to get on my hands, but it's detergent, so it should be. I think I'm going to go put gloves on just to be safe, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I put on some gloves now just in case this gives me a skin reaction because I do have sensitive skin. So we're just going to take a popsicle stick to kind of like squeeze out the excess juices kind of thing. So now we're going to pop the green part. I'm not sure how many pop. Ooh, that was like so cool. So we're just squeezing. Okay, so I think 1 pod should be enough. It looks pretty full of detergent already. So let's just stir it. It's sliming up. Okay, I was expecting it to turn green, but it actually turned blue, so it's sliming up. So I have a good feeling about this one, that this one's going to work, but I have no idea. So we're going to use another pod to see if maybe it needs a little bit more activator. So we're only going to be using about 3 pods of each, just to not waste so many. And I feel like 3 should be enough, honestly. This is our second pod. Woohoo! Squeezing out all the liquids out of there. And now for the green one. Wata! Woo! I like when it comes to like really powerful, that like it turns into like swirling, which I find really satisfying. I don't know why. So I'm just wiping down my gloves because they're getting a little sticky. So we're just gonna wipe off our hands and stir in this pot. I feel like it should activate now, but I guess we're about to find out. Okay, so I do notice it clumping up. It is starting to kind of thicken and stick to itself. Okay, so I think 1 more pod should do the trick, but I'm not sure. Since we're only testing, we're only going to use 3 of each. I feel like honestly we know, depending if it works or not, by only 1 pod, but I decided to use like as many as it takes kind of thing, but I'm only going to be using 3. If it doesn't slime up, then we know it doesn't work. Okay, my wipe just went away. Okay, wiping it down. And now for the final result. Maybe if we stir the detergent together, the ones that kind of fell, the ones that we squirted out, I'm not sure. So let's stirry. We're gonna go in with our hands actually, so we can feel the slime, or if it really is slime. Honestly, this one, I'm gonna have to go with the fail. I honestly had high hopes for this one because liquid Tide detergent works, but as you can see, the Tide Pods do not work. It has basically just thickened the glue. It did not slime up, and I don't feel like with any more Tide Pods it would slime up. So yeah, let's move on to our next different laundry pods. So it looks like our Tide Pods did not work, so it was a fail. I thought it would work because the detergent works, the liquid detergent works, but I guess not. So I guess Tide Pods are only good for doing laundry. Duh. So we're gonna set that aside now and move on to our second pods. So we're gonna get a little bit of glue. And I'm using popsicle sticks to mix because they are disposable. Okay, that's good. So guys, comment down below quickly which different pods do you think I'm going to use next? Do you think I'm going to use the Sunlight or the Cascade? In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you guessed Cascade, you are incorrect. I'm going to use the Sunlight because the Sunlight has more liquid than the Cascade does. The Cascade is more powder, but it does have liquid. So there's also powder in the middle of this one. I don't know, it's just really weird, but I like it. It looks cool. So I don't know if I should use the powder in the middle, but we're just going to use it since we're just testing. Okay, so we're going to snippy. And before we find out if the pods actually work or not, I'm going to vote that the Sunlight is not going to work. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Do you think the Sunlight is going to work? No cheating. So now we're just going to snip the middle. I'm not sure what the middle is. I don't think it's liquid. Yeah, it's definitely not liquid. It looks like salt, but I feel like it's like borax or something. I don't know. Okay, so we're just gonna put that over there and wipe down the glovies. And we're about to find out, will it truly work or not? Alright, so it's starting to slime up. It's actually really starting to slime up. But the Tide Pods also started to slime up, but then it didn't work. So, they are definitely, this one is definitely have not slimed up yet. So we're going to go in with another one. Since we used 3 Tide Pods, we're also going to use 3 Sunlights. So in goes our second one. Nice and juicy there. Just squirting it out. Alright. And now gotta get that middle section. We're gonna cut a bigger hole because it was a little difficult to cut last time. I'm not sure if the powder makes a difference or not, but gonna wipey down the gloves like that and stir it in. So I'm seeing it pull away from the bowl, but it doesn't seem to be pulling together at all. It's now starting to pull together, but not in a slime form. But it's definitely sliming up way more than the Tide Pods, maybe because there's more detergent in these ones than in the Tide Pods. But now on to our last, final Sunlight pod. Oh! That one kind of got a little juicy on me. Oh! Things are getting a little messy, but I'm just gonna wipe that away. Perfect. And now for the little powder middle. I'm not sure. Do you guys think that there is more in the Sunlight than the Tide Pods? Because the Tide Pods are more round, but those ones are like weirdly shaped. So I don't know. I think there is more, but Alright guys, so it looks very sandy. I'm not sure why, but it definitely did not work. Dun, dun, dun. But we're gonna go in with our hands. Maybe we can relive the slime with a little bit of kneading. No, it just seems to be a little bit more liquefying. So that's what our slime is. It looks really, really gross. But let's just admire this goopiness. Oh yes. So let's move on to our final, the Cascade Dish Pods. Alright guys, as you guys can see, these sunlight pods do not work, unfortunately. They're just really goopy. I feel like the middle part just kind of made it like sandy. I don't know, it's just really chunky. Even if we did add more, I don't feel like it would thicken up. I feel like the Tide Pods would, but not this one. So let's move on to the Cascade Complete. It was a fail. So we got a nice bowl. We're gonna take some glue. Now, the Cascade Pods are in fact pure powder, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. They are for dishwashing, not for laundry. That's why they're powder, but they are full powder, and I feel like if this powder does work, it would overactivate the slime. So we're going to see, since this is a testing video, there is a little bit of liquid. Oops, I almost forgot my gloves. Gotta get those handy dandy gloves just to be safe. Struggling over here. And we're just going to throw them on because of my skin. Okay. So we're gonna snip open the liquid here. These Cascade ones really smell bad. So we're just going to take out our 3 and close that up and never let it go. So we're going to set those aside. And we have a nice pack of glue here. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit difficult to see, but it's fine. The blue should give it some color. So I'm gonna try to not dirty my gloves because I don't have a wipe near me. Okay, just squeezing out the liquids. And now for the powder. It's not snipping very easily. Okay, and now let's mix. These do smell very strong, and I don't know how to feel about that. So this one's definitely sliming up way more than the other ones did, but I'm not sure. So we're just gonna keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring. Scrape the sides. So it's definitely chunking up. As you can see, it's sliming up way more than the other ones did. So now we're going to get another one and do the exact same process. Now, this one definitely did not work, but it was the closest to sliming up. I feel like it is a bit overactivated, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to dissolve the powder. I feel like maybe that'll work better. I'm not sure. This currently looks like cottage cheese, but let's give it a try. We're going to try to put it together with our hands before we do it. So yeah, it's just overactivated borax slime kind of thing. And it smells really bad. The smell is really strong. So we're going to be trying this another way. So it's just chunkling up. So let's try the next way. So we're going to now dissolve the pod to see if it works better. Sorry if you hear any background noise. We're only going to pour half the pot of powder because I feel like it would be over-activated. I don't know. Let it dissolve. Get more glue. Okay, we're now going to stir it. We're going to go on with our hands, in fact. Okay, so we're going to add the other half of the pod now, because it doesn't seem to be strong enough. So before, when it was just the powder on its own, it seemed to be overactivated, but now when it's dissolved, it seems to be way too underactivated. So I think it's just a fail, honestly. I don't think it's going to slime up, honestly. It's truly pretty gross. But yeah, so that is it. It is currently, none of these pods work, which is a big fail. So let me just show you all three of them, all four of them. So this one was the Tide Pods. I feel like the Tide Pods was kind of closest. It was definitely underactivated due to the Cascade being overactivated, and then dissolved, it was just way too underactivated. And then the Sunlight was just too slushy. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to become an official minion. And don't forget to check out my slime shop. I'm currently selling amazing new slimes, and they are so good. I am shook. And yeah, that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to become an official minion. And don't forget to hit that bell to come out for the Slime Minion Family Notification Squad. So yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed, and